Hello everyone and welcome to another patch. Yeah, for Fez. So the campsite, the difficulty, and all that. So yeah, Maple Lodge campsite may see FPS drops on outdated hardware. Okay, that'll be nice. In the future, other locations will receive a new truck mini map design to be consistent with. Oh, alright, so all difficulties will receive a major overhaul. We hope these changes make each difficulty more unique and provide more options for the player of every skill level. A percentage of doors will now randomly start open depending on difficulty. Oh, that just makes Asylum insanely hard. Well, that's gonna be interesting. Long setup time, long hunt grace period, short hunt duration, sanity pills restore a lot of sanity, regain half of your lost equipment value if you die. Yeah, that's fair for amateur. Intermediate. Average setup time, average grace period, hunt grace period, average hunt duration. Sanity pills restore some sanity. Fuse box starts off on intermediate. Fewer places to hide, regain some. What? Do they just remove hiding spots? Like closets and all that? Professional. The ghost can very rarely. Excuse me? The ghost can very rarely change its preferred room after moving. No setup time, short hunt grace period. There's a hunt grace period on professional. Long hunt duration, so you no longer get insta hunted. Sanity pills restore little sanity. Fuse box starts off as expected. Much fewer hiding places. Oh no. I'm gonna be streaming Nightmare anyway. Excuse me? What? A new difficulty for the top Ghost Hunters designed to be a challenge mode for those seeking the most intense gameplay Phasmophobia has to offer. The Ghost will not reveal one type of evidence. Oh no. Oh god. So if it's a fingerprints ghost, you might not get fingerprints. You can never truly eliminate any evidence. You only get 2 evidence types from every ghost. The ghost room sometimes changes its preferred room after rooming, no setup time, shortest hunt grace period, so you can never get insta hunted, that means. Okay, that's good to know. Is it like a 2-minute grace period? No, it wouldn't even be a 2-minute. It'd probably be like a 30-second hunt grace period or something. Long hunt duration. So it sounds like it's the same length. Kills extend the current hunt's duration? You can have more people die. Sanity pills restore much less sanity. Fuse box starts off almost no hiding places. Oh no. This is gonna be insane. Paranormal interference has damage to some of your monitoring equipment. Each time you start it. Oh, so like this was a planned feature at one point. So Um, clear skies, fog, light rain, heavy rain, strong wind, light snow. That's a lot more weather than originally planned. They actually. Okay, that's fair. And there's Ouija board changes. Oh no, what are they? But I like having variety. That's nice. Ouija board didn't make much sense as much sense as we'd like, so we've revamped. It's been revamped. You now trade your sanity for information and are penalized less if you don't get a response. So probably flipping the two. The Ouija board will now lower your sanity greatly when the ghost responds. If the ghost doesn't respond, you will lose only a small fraction of sanity. Okay. Demons have had their weakness changed to reflect these changes. So what I'm assuming is they flipped the entire thing for a Ouija board. Wait, 20 ghosts now in the game? So, on Rio, the twins Obake Raiju. What? Oh no! Oh no! There's 20 ghosts. There's 20 ghosts in the game now. Oh my god, that's so useful. When crouching, the player collider now shrinks to match the player model. So now you can. Wait, can you hide under tables? Oh, this is so useful. The ghost will now disrupt electronic equipment whenever they are visible. The ghost can now blow out lighters similar to candles. Using. Excuse me? Using the walkie-talkie will now play statics. Will now attract the ghost. During hunts, the walkie-talkie will now only play static when near the ghost. Wait, does that mean you can talk to people inside the building? I I know what it means for the using the walkie-talkie. They're not trying to make it where you can sabotage the players. What it is that if you press the walkie-talkie key, I know that's what they're doing, because otherwise that would just be stupid. Lighters and candles will now extinguish when outside in heavy rain and when thrown. You can no longer throw a candle that's lit. Oh, that's so. Lighters, it made sense, but candles doing it now is nice. The truck map screen has received new icons. The ghost can now interact with several showers in certain locations. I mean, that's nice. That's actually pretty nice. You can now place sound and motion sensors on the floors. That's big. Actually, that makes sound sensors way better and motion sensors potentially great. It doesn't buff them enough to make them. It doesn't buff motion sensors unless motion sensors now cover an area, like not just a line. But who knows? All ghost base speed and acceleration has been slightly increased. That means looping might be gone. Ghost hunt duration has been lowered on small and medium maps. Interesting. I was. Oh my god! I see right below the next change that I'm gonna read. The ghosts now have a low chance to not leave fingerprints when interacting with the environment. They nerfed fingerprints so hard. Oh, that you can now get baited. Fingerprints now disappear after 60 seconds as well. Oh my god, you can get baited into a minute. I was thinking, I literally was talking about this with somebody at one point. It's like they could make fingerprints fade away like how the glow stick faded originally, and I said it in that exact words. Oh my god, I know they didn't read that comment. It's just I was talking about it and I was like, you could just make it a certain time frame and it'd be great. They might have to tweak it to a minute and a half, but that is so much better. Attic and basement ghosts now roam less often. Oh, attic and basement ghosts now will only roam to the next floor and not the other side of the map. Interesting. All contracts are now selectable at all times on thank you. That's a great one on the map screen. The average sanity will now be accurate instead of being random. So what it mean? So that just probably means that all sanities are going to show consistently as well. I'm assuming. The contract difficulty will now be default to the difficulty you last played. Hallelujah. It's no longer random. The bone will now be a random bone from the human body and has new visuals. Oh, it could be a skull probably. That would be cool. Ghost footsteps can now only be heard when the ghost is moving. Interesting. That's going to be very good. Changing the screen resolution in the journal now offers confirmation. I didn't even notice that. Freezing temperature evidence has been changed to account for new weather, requiring you to a reading lower than on the thermometer. Breath has been unchanged. So, if it's snowing or raining, you might get freezing in the house. Like if it's heavy rain, specifically. That sounds crazy. The fuse box on and off indicator has been split into two different lights instead of being one that changes color. That's fair. I actually like that idea. Like, the red light will turn on, the green light will turn off, and then vice versa based on that. That's cool. The ghost sound will now fade out instead of abruptly stopping. That's actually cool. Ghost handprints and footprints have received new textures. Lighter will now turn off when swapped in your inventory. Makes sense. Ghosts can now blow out candles when the lights are turned on. I actually like that change. Several rooms have been renamed in Edgefield, Bleasdale, and Grafton. I'm assuming it now says like workshop instead of like garage in Bleasdale, because I think on the Ouija board it said garage instead of the workshop. Edgefield make is there a room that just didn't make sense in Edgefield? Maybe a few. All ghost events will now last a minimum of 1 second. Okay. Window knocks will now give noise on the parabolic. I didn't know that it didn't. Several photos have had their photo frames have had their photos replaced. The heartbeat will now fade in and out. The volume also has also been lowered. I loved how how like how it sounded before, but like on the how hard it was. Like I could understand on Asylum. For some reason on Asylum it was just insanely loud. Fixed grammar and punctuation for English in the journal on several pages. There probably was a lot of issues. Fixed a bug where ghosts would not always do their walking animation for ghost events. I've seen this. I've seen this. It's actually kind of funny. Fixed a bug where only the host could turn the car alarm off. I've never encountered that. Um, Fixed a bug where the salt placement highlight was visible on walls after looking at the floor. Interesting. Fixed a bug where you could place salt on prison staircase inside the wall. That's hilarious. Fixed a bug where the no code and none weren't translated. That's funny. Fixed a bug where the footstep sounds would continue after you have stopped moving. Yeah, I remember having this a lot. Fixed a bug where the hunt wouldn't end if the host left during the hunt. Yeah, I had this happen one time. Fixed a bug where having multiple monitors with different resolution scale would crash the game. That's funny that it crashed the game, but I didn't know that. Fixed a bug where the ghost would sing while making hunt noises at the same time. I've had this. I've seen it in an instant video. Fixed a bug where you could hold a tripod with a camera during a hunt and the ghost. I didn't know that that was a thing. Fixed a bug where the bloom option buttons were backwards on the main menu. Fixed a bug where you could see the dots ghosts through the walls where there were no dots projectors. I had this happen one time where the ghost had dots just go through the house on Tanglewood, and it literally just was running towards me. And I was like, what the fuck? And I just said dots immediately after. I wish I was recording that. It was hilarious. Fixed a bug where an exploit where you could use a camera on a tripod to trick the ghost to thinking you were inside. I remember seeing that in some video. That was hilarious. Okay, so that's all the changes. That is great. So yeah, I hope you all enjoyed me reading the patch notes, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye bye.